I really do love the A3 kit in black, but I kind of want it in, you know, 50 shades of tan. See if I can magic one up. Oh, how about that? So, I thought we'd have a look at this week. This is my, as close as I can make it, Issue SA80 A3. It's based on a WE L85 using my EK3 kit. And I have gone as far as to paint it flat dark earth and also add in the sea welds. A little secret, they're not actually welds, they're stamped in, but they look the part. So let's go over how I went from beaten up black rifle to sexy shiny A3. Right, well the starting process would be to strip the rifle down. Now, I was an idiot and forgot to record it because I was doing it whilst my mate was here and we were chatting. Whoops. But I stripped the rifle down into its component parts, mainly so we got the upper and lower receiver on their own with none of the internal gubbins in them. I then gave them to my mate who has some very, very strong paint remover. I mean, like seriously strong shit. And he dunked them for me, getting these back to bare metal. Then comes the fun part, which is painting them. Now, I'm trying to do this a bit on the cheap and try and do it in a way that other people can replicate. So I didn't get them Cerakoted, although that could be an option at that point. And instead we went for car spray paint. So I'll hand over to my previous self standing in my garage. Right, so you join us for the first time, and I do mean us, in the new EK garage where we're going to be doing some proper grunt work, and it's not just me. Scott's here as well. So first, keeping our distance here, first we've got to hammer in some C's into the receiver to mimic the welds that are on the actual A3. Obviously we're not welding these because they don't need to be welded. So you've got, what is that, a C stamp?
A C stamp.
A C stamp. Let's try and get that focused.
Hardened steel. And it should munch this.
It should munch this.
So we have to be careful.
So fingers crossed this is going to work well. So hit one went pretty well, but the wood kind of bent in a little bit, so you got a bit of a divot. Not to worry, we've checked it won't affect the working of the gun. But this time we're reinforcing it with some wood and a big lump of what, machine steel? Would you say that is?
Yeah.
Maybe even, yeah, machine steel. So hopefully this time we'll get a nice imprint, but not too much bending.
It's time to bodge Mark II.
Bodge Mark II, that's how we do it on this channel. So we've got one side done, and we did cock up the first hit, but we've learnt from that. Luckily, it's on the left-hand side of the rifle, so it's normally hidden by your body while you're using it. So I'm going to crack on and do the right side, and hopefully get a nice looking fake weld.
Hopefully.
And remember, Scott, don't tap it, whack it.
Whack it.
And we're done. That's not fucking too bad at all. This episode's kind of turning into me standing around and watching, but right now Scott is currently degreasing and de-stickifying the rifle with rags and my favourite forget-me juice, white spirit.
White spirit.
Is
My tin of goodness.
Where is my super suit?
so we're going to prime it with top of the line, the Pro of the Pro primer, Alfred Etch. Then we're gonna coat it with genuine flat darker, totally not Ford Custom beige. We've got this little booth going. We're gonna do the insides, which are quite tricky actually. And then once we've done that, once we've done the insides, we're then gonna come over here and hang them up on our paint wires and coat the outsides.
That backfired.
Do you want marks? Right, so Scott's just been very professionally using professional tools. Definitely not a kitchen sponge. Just lightly scouring the surface, removing any kind of dust particles that have got onto the parts where they've been drying, and giving us a nice smooth but rough enough texture for the top layer paint to grip to. So we've gone out and got the world's finest flat dark earth spray paint, which is actually Halford's Ford Tuscan Beige spray paint, which should hopefully give us a very nice finish.
Yeah.
So once again, I'm going to step out the way and hand over to the expert, and he will make these parts look epic.
Do it.
Right, so it's been a couple of days, well, a day since we've actually painted the parts of the rifle. So I have them here now, and they're looking really, really nice. You can see all the detailing there, and we can see the imitation sea welds there. It's looking really good. So now we can put this all back together and see how the rifle looks assembled with the new spray job and the A3 kit. So I think that'll about do it for this week. Let me know what you think of this. Do you think this looks the balls, or do you think I've messed it up royally? Should I have got it Cerakoted, or do you think it was quite smart of me to only spend 20 quid and rattle can it myself? And it'll get Scott to rattle can it for me. Also, question for you all, if you're considering an A3, would you be interested in me providing a service to take your A2, to spray it up properly, strip it down, clean it, spray it up, and provide you with a converted A3 rifle? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll think about doing it if there is interest. Anyway, I think that's all for this week. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. Check out the Facebook page and my Instagram. They are in the link below. I post stuff there, ask questions, all that good stuff. Anyway, until next time, stay safe, and I'll see you all soon.